I just recently, this was on the Adam Sosnick show thing. One of the questions that they had was the girls' night out question. Like, if you're like, gentlemen, because they were asking the guys this, said, gentlemen, if your girlfriend, wife wanted to go for a girls' night out, or she wanted to go to, she was making a habit, I guess, of going for like girls' weekends in Vegas or some shit like that. And we're talking, they just wanted to, the whole thing was meant to illustrate the fact that men and women go to the clubs to fuck, basically. And women want to say, I don't go to fuck. I just go there to have a good time and create memories with my girls that you post on Instagram, that you use so that you can fuck either in the future or in the past. Like, women advertise, men pitch. When men and women get together, men have to stop pitching, but women do not have to stop advertising. However, what I've always advocated is this: if it's a habit, if it's something that's like, oh, I want me and my girls want to go out. Are you okay with that? I know you are. Bye. My demonstration is, instead of saying, no, baby, I don't think you should do that, I have a problem with that. Oh, you're insecure, blah, blah, blah. You're going to have this conversation that's going to go on and drag on. All it's going to do is create problems. And you want to talk about like establishing and enforcing boundaries. You don't talk about boundaries. You enforce them. And people say, well, you're being a real hard ass, Rolo. Yeah. Because the only way people or animals learn anything, me, the behavior, the role of the behaviorist, the only way they learn anything is through pain, is through punishment. You can talk about reward, like, you can condition a dog to do tricks because you give him a little treat and stuff like that. But you're only reinforcing a desired behavior by doing so. You're not disincentivizing a behavior. The only thing that disincentivizes a behavior is punishment. And so when that woman says, hey, I want to go with my girlfriends to Vegas, are you okay with that? Your answer should always be, yes, go right ahead. Please go on. Let them go do their things. And then what you do is you push all their shit onto the sidewalk and you change the locks and you say, have a good time. Go live with your mom. You know what? You could even be so kind as to like rent a Penske truck and move all their shit in the truck and say, there's a truck for you. Bye. Well, bye.
Bye, Felicia.
And don't do it with a smile or smirk or anything like that. Just be matter of fact about it. I thought you were okay with it. Oh, I just said go ahead. I didn't say I was okay with it. Boundaries are only meaningful when they are enforced. Explicate, do not demonstrate, or demonstrate, do not explicate. If you give an ultimatum, it's a situation. All it is just a declaration of powerlessness. You need to exercise power for people to understand that you actually have power and you have the will to exercise it. You can keep a sword in a sheath all day long and people will never know that you have a sword in that sheath. But if you never pull it out to use it, does anybody care? No. Oh, Jordan Peterson says a man has to have a capacity for violence because that's what really makes a man but then he has the violence, but he doesn't use it. Okay. A man who has a capacity for violence, but never uses it does not have a capacity for violence because he has never exercised it. He could, it's a potential. He possibly could. How do you know? Because having self-restraint and having self-control, even though you have the power to beat the living shit out of somebody, is still cowardice. It certainly looks that way, particularly in a society that's based on perceptions. So if you have the capacity, if you have a big, gigantic bazooka and you could blow away anybody you want to, but you never do, and you never show that bazooka, and people don't even know you have a bazooka, you're just as much cowardice as anybody else because they don't know what you can do. They don't know what you're capable of. You have to, at some point, demonstrate that you have a capacity for that. That's why you demonstrate boundaries. You do not talk about boundaries. That was one of the things I really wanted to get to. I don't want to carry on too much longer. But the one thing I was going to talk about with the Adam Sosnick thing when Kevin Sabo was on there and Troy Francis was on there, some other guy, I can't remember his name, and a bunch of girls who were on there. One of the things the girls complained about was like, well, why wouldn't you tell her? Why wouldn't you explain to her? Because you wouldn't listen. You would just call him insecure. You would say, oh, are you that insecure? Are you that jealous? Do you think I would fuck around on you in Vegas at Zook? Yeah, because that's what women go to those clubs for. They were talking about the clubs. I love, yeah, there's all, what's funny is whenever I hear clubs, like I'm at Omnia, I'm at Hakkasan, I'm at Zook. What's the other one? I forget the other one. That one. I mean, just a lot of the barbershop, fucking great club. They're there to get laid. That's a sexual zone. Men know because we go to those sexual zones to look for women who want to get laid. That's how it works. We're not stupid, ladies. But the fact that you would say that, oh, you must be insecure if you won't let your woman go out and advertise her sexuality live and in person.